here from the Prudential Center as the 16th ranked team in the land, the Xavier Musketeers, pay a visit to the Seton Hall Pirates. It's a critical one in the Big East. Just 9 nights left in conference play. Xavier this season.
Well, again, life without Zach Freemantle hasn't been great. It's been even. It's been 500.
Colby Jones gets the Musketeers started.
So talented, so many talented. And this is a way to create offense with your defense.
Folks, something's got to give tonight. Xavier leads the Big East with 82 points per game. Seton Hall's tops in the conference, allowing just 64 per contest. He's seen it FO.
When you have those breaks.
Odie Colley attacking.
Good game, so difficult.
Nunji feeding to Hunter. He was
Good
stopped.
block.
Adam Kunkel, the sharpshooter.
That's such a wonderful luxury to have.
Sule Boom with the head of steam. Got it to go.
Yeah, another guy who's just so good in the open floor when there's
Career points
that.
at 6th among all active players. Odie Colley with the left hand.
It's a nice job because you have to decide.
His first action since January 28th.
That's big. Big for a team who needs athleticism.
Kunkel weaving and hitting Adam Kunkel. A lower bowl sellout here at the Prudential Center. Over 12,000 on hand because Seton Hall right now firmly on the bubble. There's a dish for Edwards to throw it down.
I love Cesar.
Psychologically for players to change and be confident during the money time of year. As Boom lays it in. Seton Hall's just 3 for 14 to start. Boom. Can't give him space. Seton Hall in great need for a bucket. Al Lemire supplies it.
Yeah, the foot speed, toughness, and position, he kind of gives up in terms of lateral movement against the smaller guards.
Nunji from Boom. Here's Claude. With 10 on the shot clock, Desmond Claude, the dynamic freshman attacking. Nunji's there to clean it up.
Yeah, wonderful product out of Putnam Science Academy.
Toss is off, rebound by Dre Davis.
Yeah, that can't happen. You're Xavier, you cannot let that happen. When you got momentum, guys standing around, you got to go get that ball. Edwards is breathing heavy out there. So you talk about what you lose not having Zach Freemantle. You're giving guys extra minutes, starting to breathe a little heavy, searching for that TV timeout.
Here's Kunkel with 8 on the shot clock. Downstairs to Edwards, who was there.
That's big.
Colby Jones back into the game out of the timeout. He's playing with 2 fouls for Xavier.
I like that they're in a zone now. Change up the look.
Nunji with 7. Here's Boom left open. Sule Boom.
Yeah, you just can't quit on the play. Dawes got
half-minute drought.
Gotta move. Gotta move your body. Gotta move the ball.
Dawes upstairs to Samuel. Colby Jones. Boom.
You got to know Hunter's not shooting threes. The Depo didn't.
Villanova lost because he said, hey, you're at Seton Hall and you're at Providence and make a mutual pavilion.
Yeah.
What team are you going to be in these atmospheres?
Yeah, well, they're confident now. They're filling it up.
Kunkel's been filling it up and keeps on rolling. He's got 8.
Business as usual. Even on the offensive end, he's not looking for threes, Hunter.
Desmond got to Xavier's campus.
You know, like similar bodies, probably a game that Claude wants to mimic a little bit, and he's going to be a phenomenal player, no doubt in my mind, Desmond Claude.
Sanders, the freshman, with back-to-back makes.
Listen, everyone looks in the mirror when things don't go their way, including coaches, to find something about themselves.
Putback slam doesn't go, and
well complete when Fremantle's on the floor and healthy.
Samuel double again. Now with 8 on the shot clock. Nadefo to the hoop. Spins out. Tate Davis. He's fouled going up. Freshman. He and his brother Dre coming here to Seton Hall. Regular season title hopes certainly take a hit with where Marquette is. Clock in the hands of Boom, who's led the way with 13. Sule Boom, there's Hunter. Shot clock didn't reset, and at 2, Hunter hits. Samuel forcing the turnover. Here's Dawes. They'll go on the line for a pair. In this building.
Obviously, the lineup's a little different for Seton Hall now, but recover for guys, fill in those gaps, be ready to catch and shoot that ball, but you got to do it together.
In the first 4 minutes of the first half, Xavier turned the ball over 5 times. Final 16, only 2. There's Harris. And Seton Hall has ignited a bit.
4 or 5 possessions.
This sellout crowd was silent for the opening 20 minutes. Nadefo. This is game 1 of an FS1 triple header, so and you got to drive back to Connecticut.
So the late game, they can talk about what was said at halftime. But whatever it was, the message was sent clearly. And even if you're not turning Xavier over, you're still making it difficult. It comes up empty on one. All right, but putting it together is important for Seton Hall. 1, 2, 3, 4 possessions in a row.
Entry into Samuel, put it in. Give him the ball when we need that moment. Sean Miller says about him. Money Cooley tried bully ball, and here comes Boom. Jones to the bucket. Blocking foul and 1. How Sean Miller, after that 12-1 run to start the second half by Seton Hall, Xavier answering with 10 straight. And now Doss loses it. Desmond Claude. Everything that's happening.
Yeah, you got a Desmond. Claude did a nice job coming up with the block, giving up his body, good defense.
Ditch from Nunji to Hunter. The country with close to 21 assists per game.
Takes the air right out of you. They're running that motion offense. And just a little lackadaisical with the passing.
Sanders. The freshman is short.
Great job. Deflections. Get your hands in there.
There's Trey Davis.
You know, it's easy to talk.
Injury. Seton Hall. Next game's Tuesday against Villanova.
There's too much dribbling right there.
Jackson throws it up. He's fortunate.
Not even sure how he got a shot up off of that. It was almost like there was ice under it. Pull up. Oh, I'd love to see him pull up right there.
Jackson pulls. A 10-0 run by the Pirates.
A nice pass there. I think you could either way. Harris pulling up or throw it back.
Kunkel attacking. Tip back is there.
So now you have 2 workhorses in the game.
Well, for Xavier, they're in a 3-way tie for second place in the Big East at 12-5 with Creighton and Providence. Marquette in the driver's seat at 14-3. Like the final week and change in the Big East season. Here's Kunkel. Oh, Xavier has responded each and every time tonight.
Yeah, body on the defensive end, Kunkel.
Sanders and 1.
Again, tough matchup for him. It really is. Got to be disciplined against a team like Xavier.
Field goal percentage. Part of a reinvented offense by Sean Miller. Kobe Jones has come back onto the floor for Xavier. A great sight for the Musketeers after he got banged up earlier in this half. Clock stripped. Kobe Jones, welcome back. Entry to Nunji. That was easy.
Such a beautiful pass. He's not throwing it to
Jones. Kobe Jones.
Not sure how that happens.
Ray Davis. Last Saturday.
Another team that they beat, Creighton. Creighton's another team. You cannot play 5-on-4 against them. You got to have 5 guys who can go at their 5.
Inside to Hunter. Musketeers clicking on all cylinders tonight.
You know, not only did Sean Miller what he says and use it to your benefit.
Here comes the tease. We're going to have story time with Donnie Marshall because once upon a time, you went into the gym that Sean Miller was playing in and saw something fun. So stick around, folks. That's coming. Here's Nunji. He hits.
Yeah. You know, and the other part of this Xavier team, too, they do sharing the basketball, but they don't just do it when they have to. They do it all the time. They're up big here, and they're still sharing the basketball.
There's Jackson with one hand. And we get a timeout.
We're getting ready to play against. Walk out on the floor before the game. I see this. I just want to say it the right. This little white guy. I'm like, that is Miller time? I'm not afraid of him. He torched us. I mean, completely lit us up. He said it earlier. He is the Big East. He really is.
Hunter from Claude.
I like this. Playing with a little something, a little zone, 2-3 zone for Xavier.
Sanders off. Ray Davis is
else, and Kunkel's just in a tough spot to be a mentor to these young men, and got a lot of those guys in this conference who do that.
Boom, in and out. Tucker off the fake, and Sanders stripping him here as the final seconds tick down. Ray Davis hit that home.
Some good minutes from Sanders in this game. Shaheen might have found something he can look forward to, a young player.
We have some extracurriculars and now some shoving between Sanders and Boone. And now we've got some drama here. Both coaches were near midcourt exchanging words, and the players then got involved.
I'll tell you what, the issue is that
it was all X tonight. That'll do it. From Newark, Xavier gets back on track and earns their 21st win of the season. The Musketeers getting to 13-5 in Big East play.